now I'm going to demonstrate my new iPad mini. This is an interesting tablet device that I finally got it for my birthday. My dad and I ordered online at Walmart for about $240, but this device is brand new. My iPad mini has brand new features including iOS 7 that they updated since last year and all other versions from the iPad. I know a lot of people has one if you saw it on YouTube about the iPad mini that we posted about 2 years ago, but this is where I'm demonstrated for now. Okay, now I'm gonna go on Safari for just a second, and it has new features are included there. So, oh yeah, this is the user guide. But all these user guides are included with this iPad device you got here. Let me go on to the popular topics for just a second. There's the iTunes radio, search on the web, and tell Siri about yourself. Well, I'm gonna go on pressing on to search the web. Well, just for a few seconds. I know it's brand new, so I enjoy this one. Here are the search on the web here. It tells you exactly the you know who it gets there, and then for some search engines there. And you could browse right there, just like I was, and all these basics right in there. And here's the bookmarks right there, you can see right there. And share what we discovered. You know, some social networks including Message, Mail, Twitter, and Facebook. Whatever you decide to do, whatever the friendly guest in there. As fill the forms right there, if you can fill it out right there, because I don't want to do that. So, if it's alright with that, and avoid clutter with reader, you know. If you want to do just primary content right there, and save a reading list for later. Well, if you could do it, just well, we don't have much time though. I know these one. I know this one's getting way overheaded. Just enough that thing. Well, there we have with this with some user for the iPad guide. And now I'm going to go on the settings there. Here are the features, include all the settings right in this stuff in here. Airplane mode, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all other settings through here. And in general settings, whichever you want to do it, including some of their own date and time, keyboard and international, iTunes, Wi-Fi sync, and more. There's iCloud, mail contacts and calendars, notes, reminder, message, FaceTime, and all other certain settings from here. And let me go on, get back to the subject right now. Now I'm gonna go on to message. You could type all this message you want. If you could write it right there or something, it just look like it's a social network or something, or email, or just depending on what you got. So this is where I put a new message on it, and you can go on mail right there. These are this it's kind of a similar exact of this iPod. Well, if you want to do that, if you want to email what you got, and here are the music right there. If you could go on that. Yep, there's iTunes Radio if you want to do that. Now we'll go on playlist, and we go to artist there. Is where you tell the artist or any music you want to put here, whatever you decide to listen to. and there everything else we need in this particular iTunes stuff and all we got. And we go on to songs, if you could do that. You know, any songs that we pick, all in this new features are included right there. And then we go on to the album right there, and you could go on to genres in here. There's compilations, and finally some of that composers. So this is an interesting device that everyone is talking about. And now I'm going to go on to FaceTime. You can say hi to the people if you want to do the FaceTime, and you can go on the calendar right there. Yep, there are the brand new features are included with the iOS 7. There's day, there's the week, month, and the year. All 4 events, just that, including today, calendar, and inbox. And you can go on photos in here. You could choose of every photos that we got in this whole pictures in here. There's directions in there. I mean collections and selections and share. There's the year and all certain things there. So now I can go on to this other things. You know, camera. This is what we're about to see is the whole camera. If you could take a picture in there or something. I know that a lot of people could take a picture whatever he wants, and then you go on video. You could go sideways. You know what you got here. Look at the difference there. And now I can go on to oh, it has a side by side there. This one, portrait or landscape. Either way you want to make the size of it. You could turn upside down and right side up like that. Now I could go on context. Yeah, you can make a context if you want. And then you go on clock. This is the time zones in here. There's the West Coast as well as New York, Paris, and Beijing, and even Tokyo. It's like a word the time zones in here. Now I can go on maps. This is the same type of that Google Earth or something. This is one of the main directions right there. As you can see, the whole directions coming through this the entire map. If you could do that, and then you go on video. This is the one I tried to purchase the iTunes movie just once. If you could do the movie if you want to purchase that. Here's the notes there. You could write a note, whatever you want to write something, or the appointment, just want to make that. And you go on reminder. You could remind the date, whatever you wanted, these important things there. And then you could go on photo booth. Yeah, look at that. Look how cool is that. You know, the effects of the photo booth. And you could go on Game Center. So this is the Game Center that the game that all reaches and the goals are turn, challenges, games, and if you could do whatever you want to challenge it in a status. There's friends, the games and the challenge. Nope, not that. Not even that. You gotta go to this the game center. Then you go to Newsstand. You can store all these newsstands, whatever you want, if you could do that. And then you go to iTunes Store. Watch where it goes. Yeah, see, this is the new version. Unlike the iTunes on that thing on the computer, they have all these new features included there. There's new releases. It says the iTunes Festival and new releases and what's hot and other new certain things there. iTunes Radio and recent releases and all other albums. And there's pre-orders in there, and then any purchase albums you could purchase that as well. And then you go to Pop. You can listen the pop version of this song if you want to purchase this songs or albums. Then you go to Rock. This is the rock genre of this album, and there's more on that. And then you go to Movies. You could pick the selection of the movies or certain movies that you got. They're all available from the iTunes Movie. You know, all these categories, the like new and noteworthy, the 99 cents, $9, and more of this releases. The movie release. There's kids movies and family friendly movies, and whatever you decide to download it from this movie, you could purchase that. Now we'll go on to TV shows. You can pick this episode from this TV shows or the seasons, whatever. There's comedies, dramas, action, sci-fi. If you want to purchase with this iTunes TV shows. Now onto the audiobooks. Audiobooks is like it's there are books made into movies. New and notable, new in fiction and categories and collections, and new in notification here. If you want to make an audiobooks, if you want to do that, this is an interesting device from here. Here are the top charts. All these from the top charts of it just looked like it's radio on the top 40, radio on the top 40. There are the top charts right there. There's music videos and albums, and there's songs too. And go on to Genius. We are recommended the Genius for some reason. If you could do the recommendations of making the same as this and albums in here, if you want to do, and their songs and the albums, everything is less worried about you, whatever you recommended in this iTunes store. And then finally there's purchase. There's no purchases. If you want to purchase another thing on the iTunes store, you can. But now I'll go on to this App Store. Here are the features of this iTunes App Store. All these best new apps, and then best new games and whatever. Some best new game updates and kids app and games, collections, one-touch games, and more. Whatever you download for this app, pay or free. Now I'm going to the top charts. Same as the others, the albums and the music videos and songs. This is the app or something. There's top grossing if you want to pay for this one, and free if you could do it to pay without cost. To free apps there. If you want to make it better app, you would. Now on to Near Me. Yeah, look at this. Find a location on that. Now I'm going purchase. This is the one I purchased the apps. You know, the last time I made a whole apps from there. There's the iCloud. If you can make an iCloud or something. Or continuing to re-download this the app right there. This is the one I got. The whole apps have been purchased there. And also the updates. Yeah, you can make an updates for any version of this one. That's what that will like to do for an updates. And also you could swipe right there. This is where I download the whole apps from right there. All these other apps from there. Yeah, this is the one I've been downloaded the last time. Yeah, it's because when I purchase it, the entire apps, the free apps, that'll be okay with this one. So I always enjoy my new iPad mini that I got this for birthday right now, because this is a brand new feature. It has iOS 7 and all these other features are available right now. Oh, and I gotta tell you one thing. This is the features are in there. This the volumes of this for this iPad, the volume high and low, and then you press ringer or something, ringer on and off. And here on the back, the Apple logo and the iPad, it doesn't say 16 gigs on it. Well, mine's had this one 16 gig. And here the camera right there. You can see on the camera lens right there in this iPad. And over here, there's the two speakers. This is the one he gave the same thing as Music Radio 77 Network. Has the iPad Air that he got this for Christmas when he visited to Florida with his parents. They got the two speakers. You know, these two speakers from the iPad, unlike the iPad Air. And but the big fat iPad, the regular iPad, has one speaker. This is the small connector from this one, rather than the big connector from this regular iPad. But this is the iPad mini, as you can tell. So, and that's my demonstration of my new iPad mini. $240 that we ordered online at Walmart. Now before I wrap this up, I'm going to show the comparison video on the tablet device right now. Now I'm going to make the comparison of these two devices. One of them has my iPad mini and the other has my mother's Kindle Fire. So, I know exactly what was in comparison to these different things, like it's whole thing like I was, but this is the whole through things like that, if you can see that. This is, see how fast I could do this, whole features in there? And here my mother's Kindle Fire HD has the difference, difference from the iPad. Just like it's a whole thing ever look at through here. Yeah. If you could compare it to these other different versions of that thing, we'll give you decide to give. I have to decide to give of this thing to, so we can show you right now. This is the back of it, and you can tell right here This is the mine has space gray, and the other one has my mother's black Kindle Fire HD. See how the difference might have one? And if you can do the size of this thing, you know, mine's had the 7.9, and the other has 7.8, I think. You know, 6 by 12 or something. You know, depending on what size we have. This is the size of this thing, as you can tell. Oh, it has right here on the top. It looks like it's from the top here. This is the speakers on the top instead of the bottom. Mine has the bottom of the iPad mini, but my iPod has the bottom two speakers on the bottom. My mother has the 2 speakers on the top, you know. So this is the more interesting device, whatever I pick. Well, I had to decide which these two are this one. And as you could go on the bottom, where this is the on switch bottom right there. The other one has the cables from the small plugs, as well as some mic. You know, like it's headphone jacks right there. On the top, mine's on the top has the headphone jacks on the left, as well as on the switch on the right. You know, same like I did with the iPod. Well, so you could tell the whole difference like that. You know, this is side by side. I forgot to mention, this is side by side right there. Well, upside down or something. Yeah. Unlike the other ones have on that, my iPod mini, this is the size of this stuff right there. Side by side. Can you believe that? Same thing as my mother's Kindle Fire HD. Here, you know, the Amazon. This is a very excellent device that some of you who had a comparison to others and well, if you want to do that, just I like this iPad mini over my mother's Kindle Fire HD. Well, this is both exactly the same thing as this one. This is the larger screener, and this is the small screener like we have there. So anyways, so that's my comparison of 2 different devices. Tell us what you think about the comparison of these tablet devices. Just leave a comment on that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.